Hi there, this is James Swanwick, and you're listening to the Alcohol-Free Lifestyle Podcast, where you learn how to take back control over alcohol and live a life of health, wealth, love, and happiness.
I quit drinking in 2010, and right up until that point, I was just a societally acceptable drinker. I'd have a couple of drinks each night, a few more on the weekends, but my energy level was a 6 out of 10. My clarity and my focus was at a 6 out of 10. The moment that I quit alcohol, and I stayed quit, was the moment that I landed my dream job hosting SportsCenter on ESPN. 2 years later, I began my entrepreneurial journey. I started a business which has now made millions of dollars in revenue. I created another business, a sleep company, Swanwick Sleep, made millions of dollars now in revenue. When I was drinking, I was always the person who was in a job barely making six figures. When I quit alcohol, all of a sudden I got a dream job making well into six figures, and then became an entrepreneur where now I've generated millions of dollars. So what is your seemingly innocent one drink a night actually costing you? It's not the money that you spend on buying alcohol, whether it's at a bar or restaurants, or maybe you bringing home bottles of wine into your home. That's largely inconsequential. That may only be a couple $1,000s a year, a few $1,000s a year. But what is the real cost of your drinking? What are you not generating because you're foggy, because you have low energy, because you're not sleeping well, because you put on weight, because you're not confident? A lot of people fear that if they give up alcohol, they'll lose this friend, this companion that's been with them all of these years. At the end of a day's work, you start to look forward to that end of day drink to relieve you of your stress or anxiety. But sadly, that drink keeps you in stress and keeps you in anxiety. And then the cycle continues. You say to yourself, tonight's the night where I'm actually going to start that business. Tonight's the night where I'm going to actually focus on growing the business. Tomorrow is when I'm going to make things happen. And then, of course, we know, as the saying goes, tomorrow never comes. How much is your seemingly innocent glass or two or three a night really costing you? Yes, there's what you spend, but think about what you're not making. Think about what you're not generating. Did you get passed over at work for a promotion? Did you not start that business that could have made you millions of dollars? Did you not do that additional deal in your existing business? Is your business stuck? Do you feel stuck because you don't have the energy and the focus and the strategy that comes from being alcohol free? There are free resources down below this video. Click on those to get started to help you quit drinking. I haven't drunk in 2010, and since that time I've helped tens of thousands of people quit drinking all over the world. And because of that, those people have been able to say enough, no, yes, I love you, I want a divorce in some cases. Maybe that needs to happen. What are you using alcohol for? Are you using it to numb yourself for something? Are you using it to distract yourself from what you know deep down you are destined to do, what you want to do? Your drinking is costing you millions. It's time to wake up.
Thank you so much for listening. I have some free stuff for you. If you go to jamesswanwick.com/guide, I will send you my formula for reducing or quitting alcohol. If you'd like to watch the video versions of these episodes, then you can watch them at my YouTube channel, which is at James Swanwick. If you'd like to send me a direct message on Instagram, you can do so at James Swanwick. If you would like to try a 3-day challenge, a free 3-day challenge, you can go to jamesswanwick.com/3-day challenge. If you would like to try the 30-day no alcohol challenge, you can go to 30-day no alcohol challenge. If you would like to schedule a 15-minute exploratory call with one of my coaches to see how we may be able to help you in your alcohol-free journey, you can go to jamesswanwick.com/schedule. And my request is, if indeed you enjoyed this episode or you have enjoyed the podcast, would you please go ahead and rate the show in iTunes, and would you please write a review? A review might just be a sentence saying, great listen, hey, this was fantastic. Oh, I really enjoyed this. Whenever you give a rating, whenever you write a review, it surges our podcast up in the rankings, enabling more people to see it and hear it, and potentially inspiring someone out there to reduce or quit alcohol and potentially transform their life. So yes, while it does help me to get ratings and to get reviews, you will actually be directly contributing to helping someone's life by having them discover this podcast. So if you are open to inspiring others and to helping me in the process, would you please go ahead and give this episode a ranking, and would you please write a review? Thank you so much for listening, and I will catch you on the next one.